Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Even as insecurity is increasing on a daily basis in the southeast, and ESN is totally out to see how they can stem down this insecurity, which is traceable to the Fulani headers. Unfortunately, there is still what can we call fatal confrontation between the ESN members and the governors. The Southeast governors believe that ESN is actually illegal, and for that reason, they should be substituted with EbubeAgu, which most people believe that they wouldn't do enough compared to what ESN is currently doing. And that's why a particular group has come up to speak about the issue of reconciliation between the two, considering how important sustaining and keeping our ancestral lands and our community. And not just that, even the people living there, there should be a coming together somehow. And also, Bishop Udeh talked about the revelation he has about the people in Aso Rock and make mention of one man whom, according to him, is most suitable for the job of a president in Nigeria. We're going to look at these in a jiffy. But before we continue, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. The growing insecurity in the country, especially in the southeast geopolitical zone, has become source of worry to many. The Igbo Forum, a grassroots pan-Igbo socio-cultural organization, has advised Southeast governors to avoid fatal confrontation with indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and its Eastern Security Network, ESN, saying it would go a long way to bring synergy in the fight against insecurity. Equally, the General Overseer of Mount Zion Faith Global Liberation Ministry, Newi, Anambra State, Bishop Abraham Chris Udeh, advised Southeast governors to embrace the Eastern Security Network, ESN, as a saving grace for the Ndibos. The Igbo Forum said that rather than engage IPOB's ESN in a fatal confrontation, the governors should engage them in a wider consultation to achieve a positive result towards ensuring security of lives and properties of Nigerian citizens and even that of foreign nationals. In a statement issued yesterday in Onitsha, the forum recalled that Governor Okezie Ikweazu of Abia State has said that EbubeAgu gathered information for use by the army and police with which they are affiliated. Amiobi Igbo decried that while that was going on, attack has continued unabated, urging the need for more possible assistance in checkmating the activities of killer headsmen in the region beyond its getting out of hand. According to its statement, jointly signed by the Forum National Chairman Dr. Michael Ikegulu and National Secretary Chibuike Mwabweze, community policing, now baptized EbubeAgu, which the governors have adopted, seems like the model currently in operation, adding that it does not yield the required benefit regarding the new menace and impunity of the militia headsmen and other security issues. Barely a year ago, Amiobi Igbo Forum advised the Southeast governors of Nigeria to set up a vigilante group akin to Omotekun of the Southwest, but it fell on deaf ears. Even that cannot stand up to the magnitude of security challenges witnessed nowadays. They have now opted for a security arrangement without regards to the reality on ground. Slaughtering of villagers in their houses and farmland is on the rise. Traditional rulers are on the run. Their subjects are afraid to go to their various communities or farm. Based on the delay in moving from Obunigwe to EbubeAgu, some non-state actors have filled the security void. The security outfit on ground is composed of the same young men that would be involved with whatsoever the governors are working on. Imobi Igbo Forum advises that a wider consultation be embarked upon with all indigenous stakeholders, including IPOB, that has already assumed those security duties. We should emulate leaders in other parts of the country by engaging those non-state actors in dialogue, since they are already doing the security duties rightly or wrongly. Information available shows that communities where they operate seems to be satisfied with their security operation in the absence of other help. Meanwhile, Bishop Udeh, in a telephone chat yesterday, maintained that the only saving grace for Igbo was the existence of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and a security aid arm code name ESN, which he argued is the true EbubeAgu that would not allow enemies of Igbo to successfully carry out evil plans against them. He insisted that the planned massacre of Igbo would not work because their evil plans have been revealed. According to the cleric, rather than wasting time and resources in establishing a EbubeAgu security network, Southeast governors should support ESN in any possible way. The jihadists made it clear that they would storm the southeastern region, and it is only the ESN that can stop them, and the attackers knows that. They are helping to effect jihad, and their target area are southeast, south-south, and southwest. But I pity those planning such an impossible mission because the war is now advanced. I pity the Fulanis because this time around they will face war. Fulani and Hausa Tarakawa will soon clash. The Hausas should fight for their own rights now. He said that the presidency should allow soldiers and police officers from the southern part of the country to be in charge if there must be adequate security in Nigeria. He, however, insisted that the best bet would be to allow people who want to be on their own to go, as according to him, Nigeria should be divided into Christian and Islamic republics. He said that people in Aso Rock owe Nigeria explanation on what they know about the presidency and leadership of the country, adding Nigerians must be told the truth. According to him, he said, I saw those in Aso Rock in spiritual realm shielding a masquerade. People want to see who is in that masquerade. What are they hiding it for? He said, noting that the vice president, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, was not standing firm as a VP, and God told me that Osibanjo would be the right person to effectively handle the affairs of the country together with that of Aso Rock. He blamed former President Goodluck Jonathan for the woes Nigeria suffered today, as according to him, I am of the opinion that if Jonathan had stood his ground and not to surrender to the antics of the APC, that the story would have been different today. And I must confess that Jonathan's action have exposed millions of Nigerians to great risk. Wow, that was a great read. But if you had listened to the content of it, you realize that it's all encompassing. And I really give into, what they are asking for, especially MEOB Igbo Forum, talking about, not fighting your own. It makes no sense. Every day, if you notice that the security and there's the military and the police are getting weaker by the day. Imagine what happened in Rivers State the other day. They heard about gunmen that they were coming, and the next thing, they took to their heels. It took the timely intervention of some militias who are also resident in Rivers State to stop those guys from invading, the Rivers State. Just to show you that the strength of these guys, talking about the police, is not enough to stop any form of invasion, whether it's by Fulani headsmen or known gunmen, whatever their names are. It cannot stop them. So the ideal thing is you empower those who have the capacity to fill that security void in your state, rather than fighting them, rather than putting up walls and all of that just to please some person somewhere. Why not come together and tell them, okay, since you have promised us you are going to be walking in the bush, please strengthen your people, give them all the required support. They stay in the bush to stop these guys from coming in. However, if anybody is complaining, we know the general themes that is being used in the country. Condemn the dastardly act of the ESN, but then still allow them to do their work because, hey, that's what we are saying. Every day we wake up to hearing that they have condemned the dastardly act of the gunmen, the dastardly act of whoever that is fighting the government, and they are on top gear to see how they can stop it. Well, nothing is happening. So you've got also to make use of your brain so that we don't end up destroying those who would have helped us. And by the time these guys will invade, where are we going to be running to? This is the only land that we have. We can't be running from our land. If these guys are willing to help, why not just pretend as if you don't know what they are doing? And stop bringing in people who will bring them down, so that when the real bad guys show up, then those same people that you claim that they were there to protect you will end up protecting those ones and leaving us into the hands of this so-called militia. I hope that the southeastern governors have heard and they are going to align same. Talking about the issue of Bishop Abraham Chris Udeh, I don't know. He said it is Osibanjo that has the capacity to correct the ills of this nation. However, time will tell. I'll just allow you to go to a comment section. Let's interact. What do you have to say about what this EbubeAgu group, Igbo group has to, the advice they are throwing at the governors, and what Bishop Abraham Chris Udeh